If you are already inside the roundabout, how should you deal with an emergency vehicle?
On a high-speed road, which sign warns of the right lane closed?
Who must give way?
Broken yellow lines across the road warn motorists that there is a speed hump in the roadway. What should you expect?
What could be the reason why this collision occurred?
As a driver, how do you help keep your passengers safe? If you want to report a bounced cheque using the Dubai Police app, one of the conditions is:
Which sign means you may pass on either side of the road?
under the Criminal Services category of the Dubai Police app, you may
Why is it important to scan the road scene when you drive? New drivers are more likely to crash because they often drive
When large trucks or buses are stopping, what can you do to help ensure safety on the road? Which type of vehicle is prohibited by this sign? Your vehicle has broken down on the road. When must you use a reflective triangle?
Which vehicle must give way?
This safety system improves the stability of the vehicle by detecting and reducing the loss of traction.
Large roundabouts will usually have rumble strips. You are driving vehicle A. Why must you give way?
When driving near pedestrians, you may need to give way or stop if necessary. Why?
What does this sign mean?
You are driving vehicle A. Who must you give way to?
To request for road closure permit using the Dubai Police app, you will first need a driving on a congested road, which scenario may create a hazardous situation to you?
This sign indicates the beginning of median.
What does this sign mean?
At pedestrian crossings, footpaths, bridges, viaducts or tunnels, these are some of the areas.
Following a collision and the police report has been issued, the logical next step is to driving on a congested road. How can you reduce your reaction time when responding to hazards? This warning sign warns the drivers to check and be aware of the You see a gap, a chance to overtake near a pedestrian crossing. What should you do?
Which of these vehicles are permitted to turn right?
Whenever possible, avoid this dangerous action on the road.
You want to drive straight through an intersection where there are no lights or signs. You must give way to
When overtaking, it is important to
Due to their size, they may be difficult to see, especially at higher speeds and in bad weather conditions.
What does this sign mean? The traffic light on the junction turns green before proceeding.
How long does it take to learn to be a good driver?
What does this sign mean? Driving in a safe manner means.
How should you leave a freeway?
Some of the key safety points for car seats. If the collision is minor with no injuries, reporting of the incident to the authorities may.
This traffic sign means.
When turning at a junction, what should you be careful of if there is an approaching tall vehicle?
You are driving vehicle A. Before you move into the left lane, you should.
When dealing with pedestrians, at least a 2-second gap refers to. Which example is usually the result of using a mobile phone while driving?
This warning sign warns the driver to check and be aware of the.
You are driving vehicle A. How can you avoid a head-on crash with vehicle B?
The Sheikh Mohammed program inside the Dubai Police app is meant for.
Signalling when lane changing is important because.
Which vehicle can overtake?
You have a green light at an intersection. You can proceed.
Which of these signs means you must give way?
What can happen if another road user throws garbage or debris on the roadway? Why is it important to use the early warning device if your vehicle breaks down on the road?
What does this sign mean?
Road rules are important for safety and order on the road, and
With exit direction signs, the white exit panel means.
when following a motorcycle, it is important not to tailgate because the vehicle driver assistance systems are. If you are passing a truck on a highway, why should you hold your steering wheel firmly? When you are observing the 2-second rule while following another vehicle, it means.
Once you successfully pass the flooded area, it is important to. When making U-turns,
What does this sign mean?
proper use of indicators will.
You are approaching a stop sign. When must you stop? Speeding increases the risk of a crash because
you want to report a traffic violation. Which feature of Dubai Police app allows you to do this? If there is a speed humps on the road, drivers should slow down and be alert because this road marking informs drivers not to park or stop adjacent to the line marking except
while driving, a head check means
to safely merge, you must try to match the speed of vehicles already on the main road, and when driving around school children, do not.
When you are driving behind a truck, it is best to drive
This is good practice, especially when dealing with motorcyclists.
This traffic sign means which sign gives you orders to give way.
In order to avoid hazards on the road, it is required for the driver to
Which of these signs mean Emirates routes?
If your vehicle breaks down on the road, you or your passengers should on main roads and highways, emergency vehicles use the left lane. You must give way by the 5 service categories inside the Dubai Police app are community, certificates and permits, traffic, criminal and
There is a junction ahead. This means
what can happen if you start accelerating at the end of the slip road? As you drive, you look well ahead into the distance. How else can you be more safe?
this traffic sign means
Because they are difficult to see, be extra careful while driving at night for Why is it important to use rear-facing car seats for your infant?
which vehicle is taking the safest path?
if the fog is too dense to continue, it is best to
One of the many ways to drive in an eco-friendly manner is You are travelling on freeway and you want to exit. What should you be doing to stay safe? Applying the principle of 3 SSS, what do you do to ensure the pedestrian knows where you are?